you know what? I'm really bored, and I don't really have anything else to do, so we're doing it. Shelf tour. Boom. Get excited. So, first off, I'm in my basement right now. There's a different bookshelf upstairs, but that's going to be a different video. So, this bookshelf over here is pretty basic. So, first off, we have my alcohol up here. I mean, this isn't technically alcohol, but... and a few awards from, like, school and stuff. This is a letter I got from emailing Pepsi specifically about a Quaker's product and being like, hey, I only received one less granola bar than I was supposed to, and they sent me that along with, like, a coupon, so that was pretty awesome. These are my Babysitter's Club's books. These are not mine. I got them from my mom, but, I mean, they're mine now, so. Have the second edition cover. I think that's what this is like the second version of it, but I could be wrong about that. Most of these are the original covers, so that's pretty cool. These are more Babysitter's Club's book, and Holes, because that's a book I just like a lot. This is my copy. I got this when I was, like, probably 9-ish, maybe? I would have been in grade 4, so I don't know how old I am then. These are my Harry Potter books. They're about used. I did not pay for them. So, you know, take that how you will. These are 3 additional Babysitter's Club books that are just sort of here. This is my TV. I've had this tiny TV forever. That's actually what this adapter is for. It's just literally a little tiny TV that's black and white. I got it from my grandpa who, you know, may rest in peace. Has AV in it, so I just use it for random stuff sometimes. This is my Rift 1, my CV1, that I got for $80 because the person who was selling it said that the controllers didn't work. And they were, like, kind of right, because the controllers don't work. They still track, the triggers don't work, and the grip buttons don't work. Sorry, no, the triggers don't work, and the joysticks don't work, but everything else works, which is really weird. And so does the headset, so pretty good deal. I just have it as a collector's thing. Okay, now here's the main bookcase. Oh, and that's a balance board. I'm honestly not sure why that's there. But here we go. This is the real game. So, I have them in sort of chronological order by company, so... My NES games are actually upstairs, but I do have some. These are the Super Nintendo games. I really should get, like, a stool for this. Hang on a second. Okay, here we go. Got a stool. It's not a very secure stool, but whatever. Oh, God. If I die, this is my last video. So, I got all of these when I got my Super Nintendo in, like, when I was 10. Also, I got it at the same time as my Game Boy. But I did not get this at the same time, which is just a coincidence. I bought this later for, like... $20 probably? I honestly don't remember. I got all of these games with my Super Nintendo, and I love them all very much. I definitely have memories with all of them in at least some way, because I've played them all. Actually, that's not true. I bought SimCity because I wanted it. You can see there it was $10. I bought it at a fair that's close to me. Oh, joy. And my sister's loud friends are here. So that's just going to add to the video. And this chair is collapsing. I'm going to get off this now because it's a bit scary. I genuinely trust the IKEA chair more. Anyways, it's fine. We can do it from down here. This is my GameCube stuff. I don't run that much, but there's like 4 or 5 games here. Yeah, including this. I have Monkey Ball 2, which is pretty fun. No case, though. I got my GameCube for Christmas one year, and I'm pretty impressed that my parents were able to find these games in the box. So, it's pretty cool, honestly. My Wii games. Now, I have a story with a lot of these, right? Like, some of them have, like, really specific stories. Some of them are just basic, but I have a story with basically every game here in some capacity. This game here, Birthday Party Bash, I bought this while I was in Florida, like 6 years ago, for $5 from a Five Below, and I just think that's a bit funny. Just Dance 1 and Just Dance 3 is actually in a little slipcase here. Yeah, it's a joy here. That's Just Dance 3. Mario Kart. I bought these 3 Skylanders much later after already owning them on other platforms, so I had Spyro's Adventure originally. I never owned Giants because I just pirated it because I had a hacked Wii. And Swap Force I owned on 360, so I finally got them on the Wii and I can play them all now. I have almost all the Wii games except for the Wii Series games, except for Wii Music. I mean, not Wii Music, sorry. Except for Wii Chess. I got this box from... I didn't own the box for my copy, so I got the box from somebody else and they just gave me the box for it, so that was kind of cool. I have this random can of Sprite here. The story behind that is that it was in my Xbox fridge for a long time, and then I finally took it out. So, yeah. That's why that's there. And then also Barbie Sleepover Party Mix, obviously. Treasure Tracker, these are all my Wii U games. Pretty basic stuff. They're all Wii U games that I quite like, because unlike on the Wii where I pirated a lot of my games, I had to buy all my Wii U games legitimately, so I cared a lot more about them. Yoshi's Woolly World is scratched, and I'm so mad about it. Love that game so much. My Switch games, I started getting physical Switch games after getting Clubhouse games, because I thought it was just, like, cooler. That is, I believe, a clarinet reed, or an alto saxophone reed. No, that's a clarinet reed. That's weird. I haven't played the clarinet in 6 years. But yeah, you can see I own all physical games, a lot of them anyways. A lot of my games are digital also though, so that's why. And we've moved on for Nintendo, so these are my original Xbox games. I do have an original Xbox, it's actually right down there. This is on that shelf. Don't play it much, I'm pretty sure it's broken, whatever. Also, all my Amiibos are here, in case you couldn't tell. 360 games, a lot of Lego games. I've bought a lot of 360 games just because they're pretty cheap most of the time. So I just sort of get them when I see them for, like, not that much money. I destroyed this game just because I thought it was kind of funny and I didn't like the game. And then I went back to it recently and I was like, hey, I'm sure it wasn't that bad. I was probably just overreacting because I was a child and I was like a stupid child. I played it again. No, it's bad. Maybe I just don't understand the game. It's a bad game. More 360. This is all 360 stuff. I bought this just because I wanted a physical copy of, like, Portal and the Orange Box in general, just because I think it's cool. I paid way too much money for it, too. The sticker's gone, but it was from GameStop, and it was probably, like, 15 bucks. This I got on eBay for, like, 10, which was also probably too much money, but whatever. I got one of these because it had Uno. I got the other one just for fun. I don't know if you can hear that. It's just a weird noise. Anyways. One games, I have, like, no connection to my Xbox One library. I literally do not care about it at all. Most of these games I did not buy because I wanted them. I just sort of bought them because they existed. Cheap. 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 I actually wanted this, but it was cheap. It was like... Does it have a price on it even? No, I think I got this at Value Village, which is a thrift store, for like $5, so fair enough. I actually wanted this, though. Wanted it, but it was also cheap. I wanted this, if we're being fair. So that's like 2 right now. I mean, kind of half. It was mainly cheap. 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 Wanted it. Cheap, 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 cheap. Actually, this is I wanted. So that's, you know, maybe 45% of the games that I actually like and aren't like... Also, I have 2 copies of Titanfall, you'll notice. One of them is sealed because I bought this from the dollar store. They had tons of these. I have photos of it. It was a little bit funny. I only bought 2, but I'm pretty happy that I bought 2 because now I have this sealed one forever, so that's kind of funny. I got a PS2 from my aunt, like, ages ago. And it was broken. It never worked, but I got all the games that they had, too. So, I just have a bunch of PS2 games and no console. I'd like to get a PS2 at some point because it's, like, a pretty good DVD player, but yeah. I have all my PS3 games. Most of these came with the PS3 that I bought, so I don't really care about most of them, but Just Dance 4 is pretty cool, and I got The Last of Us specifically to play it, and I still haven't, so, you know, I'll have to do that at some point. I got one of these Maddens. I honestly can't remember which, but it came with one Madden, and then I bought the other one, I'm pretty sure. And Persona 5 as well. I got this to actually play it, and guess what? I didn't. My iToy is here for some reason. I think just because based on, like, space, it made more sense, but I guess I could just move it over there. I don't really know why I put it here, to be honest. This is probably my favorite game that I own, mainly because it's expensive. But I think it's funny that I own this because one of my friends got a PSVR to borrow from their uncle. I wanted to play Job Simulator so much that I bought this game for, like, $30 from my local game store just so I could play it on that PSVR for, like, the week that he had the borrowed console, and I would only go over, like, after school sometimes, so this was really so specific, but now I own this game, and it's, like, kind of rare, and I'm honestly really happy about it, because this is probably my favorite VR game. Like, if we're talking, like, overall enjoyment, it's just an amazing game. I don't even own a functional PS4, so I have, like, 6 PS4 games that I just don't need. I bought this just because I really liked Detroit Become Human, and it was, like, $30, so I was like, why not? If I ever get a PS5, I'll actually play the other 2 games, probably. But I also own them on PC, so I might play them there. This shelf is sort of interesting. That's a lot of personal information. Remind me to cover that later. Oh my god, everything's collapsing. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the stuff on that shelf is just stuff that's, like, personally important to me. Like, sentimental things. So, you know, nothing of, like, super importance up here that's, like, of interest. It's just stuff for me, either that was given to me by friends or that I just like. So, yeah, that's pretty fun. Yeah. So, these are more PS4 games that I can't play. This is weird, right? So, I got a PS4. The reason that I can't play them is because the disc drive is broken. I do own a PS4 Slim, but the Blu-ray... Okay, the disc drive is broken. Only the blue laser is broken. It can play DVDs, but not Blu-rays or games, because they're on Blu-rays. And the weird thing is that I think it came with a PSVR originally, but it got, like, removed from its set, because it has the camera, but not the headset. So, I don't know what was up with that, but, you know, there we go. This is my Kinect Adventures collection, of course. This one is sealed, and it was still 50 cents, and I honestly think that's really cool, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's up there in terms of, like, my favorite games that I have. Like, in terms of just how cool I think they are. This is a Kinect Adventures copy that I wrapped myself in saran wrap, if you can tell. I just did that back when I had, like, 8 of them, because, I don't know, I thought it was funny. I used one of the Kinect Adventures cases for, where is it? Oh, shoot, it's not even here. What the flip? Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, this is not... I just made this myself, because I bought a 360 used that came with this disc, but no case, so I just used a Kinect case. And that copy of Kinect that I took the case out of is right here. So, yeah. This is a bunch of cartridge games that I just sort of have stacked. This is a Atari 2600. These are my personal trainer walking little adapter thingies. So... that's pretty cool. Personal trainer walking, bought it for $5. One of my greatest purchases. It's genuinely kind of fun to do. Because you have to, like, sync up your thing, and then the me does all the walking, and it's like, do-do-do-do. Anyways. 2600, Game Boy Advance. I don't really ever play these, to be honest. I have a 2600. It's right there. Can you tell I don't use it? I'm also being super responsible with it, and treating it with respect. As you can tell, it's under 2 guitars. And in a box with Skylanders. Utmost respect. Anyways. These are a bunch of DS games I've owned. Some of these are because I wanted them. Some of these are because they were cheap. Some of them are a mix of both. A lot of these actually are because I wanted them. Like, I got this for, like, cheap enough that it didn't matter. Yeah, it was like $3, and I was like, yeah, of course. And I really wanted it, so I got that. That was awesome. Because at the game store that I buy most of my games at, my used games... a, like, loose DS game with just the cartridge is, like, $10. So this being 3 was awesome. Some of these are from the dollar store, like these two. But yeah, a lot of these are, like, really cool games that I just actually like Clubhouse Games. Which I bought after buying the Switch one, because I liked it so much. Here are my 3DS games. I don't have a huge amount, but I have a lot of digital games, too. And I hacked it, so, you know, if that says anything. Again, we're still kind of going in chronological order, because these are my portable Nintendo systems in sort of order, and then these are my portable Sony systems in order. So, you know, a lot of Vita games. I got a Vita when I was very young. Tearaway is an amazing game that literally every person should play. If you don't own a Vita, borrow one from a friend. If you don't have a friend, play it on PS4. It's worth it. The PS4 version is not as good in my opinion, but yeah. This is Cursed Minecraft. And then we get to sort of the weird stuff here after this point. So this is a Genesis game. It's the only Genesis game I own. These are 3 Leap TV games. These are my Internet New VHS tapes from Scott the Woz. And then this is where the DVDs start. I'm actually running out of space, so I'm going to have to move the stuff down here. We'll get to this in a second. But I need more, like, movie space because I need to put these on the shelf in order, and I don't have any space. So yeah, most of these are because I actually wanted them. There's very few of these that I just have because I have them. I've never really... The only one that I just sort of got coincidentally is the Lorax, and I still like it, so it's not like it's a bad thing, but these are all movies that I've genuinely wanted for some reason. I mean, The Terminal is kind of iffy because I just sort of got it because I was like, why not? But anyways, yeah, so nothing super of interest here. This Knives Out DVD is like kind of broken. It like doesn't work sometimes. It's really weird. Mamma Mia, of course, Mean Girls. Everything's in alphabetical order. At least maybe it is. I could be wrong, actually. But yeah, And then this, if this was like the weird shelf, this is the media shelf. This is like the really weird shelf, right? Because you have Chicken Run on VHS, a weird SpongeBob PC DVD game, The Sims 2 and Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. So this is for PC, not for Dreamcast, but this is for Dreamcast. A random PS2 manual for a game that I'm pretty sure I don't even have. Yeah, that game is gone. So that's kind of funny. A Bible, of course. Deal or No Deal, the DVD game. This is the periodic table song on CD. This is a bunch of receipts, apparently, and ATV Off-Road Fury, so that's sort of interesting. This is an empty case that I could not tell you what is in it. I think this is Shrek 3. Yep, makes sense. I bought Portal 2 very specifically because I wanted it, because I thought having a physical copy of Portal 2 would be fun. I don't actually know if the code has been redeemed already. I'm almost certain, but you know what? If somebody wants to take a crack at it, there you go. I already own Portal 2, and I already owned it when I bought this, so it really doesn't matter. I think it's been redeemed already, though, but go ahead and try. Half-Life, I got these from my uncle, and the cool thing is that the way Steam works is that if you have an old Half-Life game that was never redeemed, you can redeem it and get all of the old Half-Life games, which I did. But the weird thing is that the code I had to enter to get that to work, so this was a set of like 5 Half-Life games in one box, right? It wasn't the code on the Half-Life disc, it was the code on, I think it was like the Team Fortress disc. Or the, I don't know, either Team Fortress or Counter-Strike, yeah. It was this code that I had to enter to get it to work, which was super weird. I don't understand why that was the case, but whatever, it worked. Darkspore, this was a dollar store purchase when I was like literally a child. It's a game that does not exist anymore, and I can't play it, because Origin is dead. Madden 08, I bought this for jokey reasons. This game I bought while I was in a store in Tremblant for, guess how much? Because I thought it was hilarious, and I wanted to buy something stupid while I was there, so I did. This is Call of Duty because I wanted it, and these are Nancy Drew games because I wanted them. Hitman here is a weird one, because I got this with Call of Duty. I only wanted this, but then they were like, you need to take 2 games, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll take 2. It was the same price, so I didn't care. And these are a bunch of trading card sleeves. So that's pretty neat. That's the main bit of the bookcase. Now, interesting stuff here. We get to the dirty shelves here. This thing is fascinating to me. $40, way too much money. It's also super dusty because I like never clean down here. Whatever, it's fine. This is like a trivia contest thing. I mean, you can read it. It's a trivia contest DVD player that is like technically a game console because it comes with 6 remotes. So 6 people can play trivia games and each person has their own individual scores and everything. It's not like normal DVD games where they're just like menus. It's like real, kind of real like trivia games. And I have a bunch of games for it, but I'm pretty sure they're all in my room. Or they're like in this box. I actually don't even know. I haven't, look at how dusty this is. I don't know if you, yeah, that's the transition between dust and not dust. That's crazy. But yeah, look, all the games are in there and the emoji. Are you kidding me? Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something going on here. That's a crazy discovery. So I lost the Emoji Movie like 6 years ago. And so I bought a new copy of it because it was like $5. And I was like, whatever, I want this movie. That's really funny. I would not have expected it was in there. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, that's what this is. So that's actually pretty cool. It was not worth $40. I don't know what past me was thinking. I think I just thought it was kind of cool. And I didn't have a good concept of money. So I bought this and then didn't use it ever again. This is more Atari games. This is the Internet New Box that those 2 actually came in. This is a bunch of Animal Crossing trading cards that are in a binder somewhere else. These are all the sleeves for a bunch of random stuff that doesn't really matter, and coins for some reason. These are all my records. That's a bunch of tapes. One of my worst purchasing decisions ever was this record. I do not care about it. I literally never use it. And it was like 30 Canadian dollars, which is not even that bad. But like, I never use this thing. I might try to sell it one day. I don't know. I genuinely do not care about it. Now this is the microphone that I use for recording everything on my computer. I use it in Discord calls. I use it to record stuff. It's great. I love it. I spent literally $8 on it, and it's been amazing. It's not like amazing quality or anything, but it's an awesome microphone. And I just use it. I literally leave it plugged into my computer all the time. And yeah, that's basically the downstairs bookcase. I missed a few things up there, so those are my Tim Biebs from when that was a thing. That's pretty funny. I have the McDonald's BTS meal stuff upstairs. You'll see that later in the next video. Wireless 60 here. My two so since getting these amiibos, I've decided to leave any amiibo I get sealed because I don't really care about using them. Like, I don't even own Smash Bros. For Switch, and I just bought Steve because I think it's funny. But yeah, I just left those in the box because I think they're cool, and so I don't really intend to ever sell them, but hey, if I ever can, then why not? And I still have Christmas lights up because I've left them up for like 2 years, so it's just sort of tradition. And yeah, that's the shelf. I still can't believe this. That's honestly really funny. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and hope you're excited for the upstairs bookshelf tour. Coming soon, hopefully. If you haven't noticed, there haven't been a lot of videos because I'm doing school, and it's like the last week, so we're doing like every exam ever, and it kind of sucks. Not having a good time, but whatever. I'm gonna like burst upload a bunch, hopefully this weekend, as much as I can anyways. So yeah, exciting stuff.